Hey guys, it is me, Lightning, and today guys, in this video, we'll be doing plush versus game for Pet Simulator X. You know, we got 4 different plushies. I want to show how they look as a plush, and versus how they look like in the game. Talking about the differences and if they're similar, and you know, if they're cool or not, and if they really compare to the game, compare, whatever it is. If you want to find out if the Phoenix is an official plush or not, you're gonna have to wait and see that whole entire video if it's an official plush or if it's fake. You know, I have to use a mind game on you all. But anyways, let's go and hop into the video. Starting off with the one and only famous cat. You guys can see we got the plush versus the game. And first of all, the plush is, you know, pretty different. Obviously it has like a different mint green type color to it, unlike the gray color that the cat actually has in game. Also, really, when it comes to the face detail, everything's spot on. Nothing's really wrong about it. The colors for the faces, everything is just perfect about it too. And also another thing that's really wrong about it is also the feet. They don't really have the exact same shape that they actually have in the game, but the tail also doesn't have really the blocky shape, and the whole entire cat itself as a plush doesn't really have the blocky shape, you know, that the cat has. It's more like the original plushies that came out for Pet Simulator 1. That cat plush really looked more game accurate to the original one than this one. It looks like a little bit, the shape and color was a little bit more accurate than this one. It's a little bit more of a mint green, or mintish bluish, mintish grayish color. And also it's really thick. I just had to say that. I had to put that out there. But obviously, it's not too accurate to the game, but if you do see this, you could instantly tell that this is the cat from Pet Simulator X. You could definitely tell that. But also the ears are not as long and not as, you know, detailed as you guys can see from the game. But that's the cat versus the cat from Plush, and, you know, Plush game, different counterpart. But now moving on to the next one, the dog. What the dog doing here, huh? Some questions nobody knows yet. But anyways, let's talk about the plushie. First of all, the dog definitely does not have this exact same color. This most likely was a stock photo because the dog's ears aren't that big in real life, the plushie. And I do have it in real life. This is a stock photo. The ears aren't that big, and also the whole entire plush itself is a little bit smaller than the cat plushie, and also the color isn't that bright. He's a little bit darker. So obviously the plushie is definitely accurate. The only thing is that sometimes he's a little bit more thicker. It depends on what plush you got. And the same thing is the problem. It's just really the feet and the tail about this one. Usually the colors in real life, like I said, everything is perfect except for the tongue too. The tongue, everything on the face is, you know, spot on accurate except for the tongue. Instead of being all pink, it's red. So yeah, we definitely got something wrong here. We got here a pink tongue when it's supposed to be red. But yeah, you could obviously tell the difference here. And they definitely do look, obviously, really similar. More similar than the cat actually did. That's the good thing, they actually got the colors right. So if you see the plushie, and you see the dog, without even having to see the dog, and you know, just because you played Pet Simulator X, you know this is a plush from Pet Simulator X. But moving on to the next one, we got here the dragon. The dragon obviously has lots of different things to make it, you know, different. The face is obviously perfect, and also the color is actually a little bit more. I'm looking at my plush now. He's actually more game accurate like this one, also stock photo. And also the ears, you know, ears is different too. The plush obviously, you know, has a brighter, a darker green, so a lot more accurate. The wings are also, it's like a darker green. The wings are supposed to be a lot lighter, as you guys can see in the regular game image instead of the actual plush, because those wings are not supposed to look like that. They're supposed to be lighter. But beside that, same problem with the feet, and also like the dragon tail too. It has really the exact same problem. It's just, you know, the shape can't really shape out to the exact same shape as the game. But the biggest problem, the reason why many people don't like the plushie of the dragon, many people think it's derpy, is because of the ears. I mean, look at that. Oh, the ears of the dragon horns. You guys can see the dragon horn in the game. You know, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty amazing. Look at the plush. Yeah, what happened? What happened indeed? If you guys had the plush in real life, you know that the horns look a little bit different. But, yeah, it's still, even in real life and even on the stock photo, yes, in real life it looks a little bit better than the stock photo, but no matter what, it does not look anything like the actual dragon, and I definitely do think this is the worst attempt of recreating a Pet Simulator character, or Pet Simulator pet into a real life plush. They didn't really do a good job here, but you know, still got to give it credit because the face looks amazing. But now moving on to the last one, the Phoenix versus the Phoenix plush versus the Phoenix in game. Now, this is gonna be the $1 million question: is this an official upcoming plush? You get the huge Phoenix code and huge Phoenix, you know, stuff. Well, I actually did this video, so if you actually seen the whole entire video talking about the new huge Phoenix, you know, definitely go check out that video if you want to. But yes, this plushie is sadly not official. It's a fake knockoff plushie that you could easily go find on AliExpress and buy for like 10 bucks. I'm not sponsoring anything, just letting you guys know. I just picked it up because this one looks extremely accurate, and I know it's gonna be confusing to some of you all, and you all definitely gonna have to click on the video to see if that's real or not, but I just gotta say that. But now let's actually talk about if this knockoff is actually accurate. Now, first of all, the face is pretty much not really accurate. Yes, it has little eyelashes. Yes, it has the eye and everything. The shape for the pet, it looks a little bit more like the cat eyes, not really like the round eye. It doesn't have the red outline on it like in the game does. And also, the beak is supposed to be a little more smoother, not like a half-bitten pizza or like a pizza slice. That's just really about the face. Also, the coloring is a little bit lighter. In game, it's supposed to be a little bit darker. But beside that, the wings are supposed to go a little bit up. It's not supposed to just be like down like that. So, you could definitely tell the differences between that. The back looks actually pretty accurate to tell. We don't really have the back photo of it, but it looks pretty accurate by looking, at that photo. But talking about now the top of here, like, the feet. The Phoenix obviously does have feet. This image doesn't show it. But when the Phoenix feet, supposed to be scrounged, all the plushies have that problem. But also, the biggest problem that I noticed was the little hat piece on top. Instead of having a little yellow tip at the brim, the knockoff doesn't, obviously. But you guys can definitely tell the knockoff looks pretty close to the actual game version. And I cannot wait to see if this actually becomes a plush and if Preston could beat the way that the knockoff actually looks. Unless he just goes, buys all the knockoffs once, and then puts a tag on them in, like, huge Phoenix. That'd be silly. Pretty funny. But anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. This is only part 1. We have a whole bunch of other knockoff plushies on AliExpress we could do comparisons to, and also in the future if to make more. So if you want to tell me, guys, in the comments below if you liked the video and want to see a part 2 with 4 other characters versus the pet plushies, tell me, guys, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Good.